Hi everyone. Welcome to Rawfully Wholeness in I Yard. How you peacemakers are doing? I hope you guys are blessing up. I am so blessed. When you look at my name, it's starting with S at the end of blessed. There is a double S. We all are blessing up for those who are tuning into Rawfully Wholeness, and for those who just started to tune in and want to know more about the I. Please go to my about, and there you find more about the I. So much things are happening to us individually and collectively. Yes, but we gotta sit, relax, and give thanks. Anyway, okay, even the black cat down the road is giving thanks. Yes. This year was one of my biggest year. What's my biggest year whatsoever. Okay, and I just wanted to share a little bit of my experience with you guys. Okay, this year I actually turned 50 and I am turning over to a new page. Yay! I know it takes me a while to really get this year, this age in my head. Okay, I went through so much this year. I would say is one of the biggest. I would say it's one of the biggest time. Okay, biggest year. Okay, biggest moment in my whole entire life. Okay, and I'm giving thanks that I actually is crossing over that bridge, and I am starting a new page. Okay, like I said, I am going to turn over. Yes, a lot of people, they look at 50 and say, oh, 50 is the end. But I see that 50 is just the beginning of our next page to come. Okay, so like this whole 50th from 1 to 50th page have complete. Okay, and this year was one of my, I would say, the hardest page for me. All right, but I make it anyway. Okay, like so much things happen that I ask myself, ask Mosai, why? But there's a reason why I am here on this earth, on planet Earth at this time, to see that revelation is fulfilling in itself. Okay, so for all that, I want to give thanks, and I am celebrating it, yes, with grace and with mercy. Yes, So I wanted to share a little bit of my experience, this year, and I'm hoping that maybe, you guys probably can look at, your lifespan, and maybe kind of probably have a little adjustment of what you think you should have accomplished at 50. Well, okay, for the I actually have a plan of how I see myself working at 50 beyond. A lot of the things that I planned for did not actually came true. I already 50 and nothing is there yet. Through the fact of COVID-19. All right, COVID-19 has stopped a lot of my progress, and I would say put the show on the road for the I. But it happens to all of us, where we have to stop and think and transform. Okay, and a lot of us, we going into depression and anxiety, and a lot of us, we have fear of really what to become in the future, you know. And yes, I think, you know, this year kind of makes me feel like, you know, what is there for us? What is there for I individually to come? Okay? But the whole thing is, as human being, we cannot predict what is going to happen to us tomorrow. But we have to trust in the Most High that He is going to see us through. Okay? So this year is, to me, is one of the biggest significant, I would say, year in my whole entire life. You know, and I have to get up in spite of all the obstacles that's around me and start all over again. Start a new page, a new turnover, all again. I know it's not going to be easy because so much chaos is happening on the earth, but with the help of the Most High and with life, the breath of life, you know, anything is possible. Yes, I. So this year, once again, it's a year that I always dread that I don't want to come. You know, I don't want to turn this age. I actually feel like I would say a grandma at this age. And you know, it take me, it really take me under to come out from deep within the sea to see that how beautiful I could become in the next 50 more years, because actually I asked the Most High to bless the eye with this length of time on this earth. Next 50 and more years. Okay? So there's a lot of work to be done, you know, when you think about how you want to live, you know, within your body. So, you know, you have to just go to work and do what you gotta do to preserve your body, your mind, and your spirit, so you could live that long, so you could see, you know, your generation to come, to see how they can inspired, you understand, on this planet Earth. So 50, yes, I am celebrating it, and the year is coming to an end. Yes, and I'm wanting to give you guys season greetings also, because I know for those who celebrate the holidays, and I'm hoping that everything went well with you guys. I mean, for that, I really actually don't really celebrate the holidays anymore. It's like, you know, those things is just back and my back burner. Those things was just like, you know, I grew up into it, and you know, don't understand the concept of it now. So I really don't celebrate the holidays. But for those who does celebrate it, you know, season greetings. So 50. This is the time. This is the time where, you know, you're going to actually start a new page where things come fruitful. I would say things will come fruitful, you know, because everything is already planted already. So it's time for us to, you know, bear whatever we already planted for the next, I would say, 50 more years. I did ask Jah Rastafari for that time, you know, so that I could see things bear. You understand? Like every seed is already planted in us by 50. You understand? So it's time for us to water it and see it bear. You understand? So I want to give thanks and praise for this year, which, it can be better, once again, but true because of the epidemic and, all these chaos on planet Earth, it sink into a deep depths of the ocean that, things is the way it is. But tomorrow is a new day, and we just gotta look and see what tomorrow brings for us. So 50 is a time where we should be able to look back and sit back and say, wow, we came this far and this is what happened. You understand? So we might look at it and see that we don't have this and we don't have that, and we accomplished this, and we have to accomplish that, but we still have to be appreciated for even the little tiny thing in our lifespan between birth to 50. Okay, we have to find at least one little teeny thing even to be appreciated for. So, all that said and done, I am appreciating this year of mine's 50, yes, and I'm looking forward to see many, 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 many more. I'm looking forward to be the best, perfect human being on this planet. They said if you want to change the world, you have to change yourself first. So I begin a new chapter, a new page in this time, so that I could see this world transform into a better planet, not only for myself, but for my generation to come. So 50 is such a blessing, and I am celebrating it, and I'm hoping when you turn your 50, if you don't turn your 50, you did celebrate your 50th, and I want to say hallelujah, thank you, I make it, and I just so grateful. So yes, next year is a new year, yes, and it's gonna be much different than this year. Okay, when I look at next year, I see 2022, and I look at it really, I kind of looking at numbers now and kind of having a relationship with them, and I look at the number 6, and when I look at that, I see a lot of emotional problem is going to be, come about next year, okay? Because when you look at the number 6, it look like a pregnant lady, really and truly. If you turn it upside down, it look like a 9, and when you look at it, it look like it's a pregnant lady with a big belly. Okay, so I look at it as a female number, and as a mother figure. So a lot of nourishment, a lot of a lot of love, a lot of harmony, a lot of peace, a lot of comfort, yes, is going to take place next year. So we have to kind of be really sharp with our thoughts, and make sure we have our balance, with our emotion for next year. So I'm looking forward for next year. Yes, and I'm hoping that you too. And I'm hoping next year will bring us, much better prosperity. Yes, much better peace. Yes, and definitely much better harmony on this planet Earth. So, here we go, season greetings once again. And like I said, is a new page turning over for the eye, and I'm hoping you guys follow the eye again. And YouTube, I'm no longer on Facebook. I don't really want to be on those media pages anymore, I'll be honest. So you want to get contact with me, you're only gonna get contact with me only on YouTube until further notice, until they said no more of YouTube. So there I go, once again, season greetings. Yes, and this is like, woo, once again, a big celebration, big year for the eye. And I'm feeling good going into next year. Alright, so like I said again, the kitchen is your laboratory. Heal yourself, and I will talk to you in the next video. Yes, there is so much to talk about. I'm looking forward for so much thing to happen next year, that you can learn so much from the eye. All right, so talk to you in the next one. Ciao, hasta. All right.